Hi guys, in this video I will show you what the hell is this. This is a continuation on my FM superhet receiver project. I added some gimmicks to it, particularly the one of the gimmicks that I've added you can see straight away, which is this contraption, which you may not understand. What the hell is that? Well, that's, long story short, that's a station changer. These are 30-turn ports, multi-turn potentiometers, and these are the buttons which you can press and choose the station. There are 8 presets in this case. I'm using a case from an old CD-ROM, well, old optical drive. And yeah, this thing is very botched together. I kinda hope Paul doesn't watch this video because he's into these communications receivers and stuff, and yeah, he's a pro of this RF stuff, so you will be amazed how tacky it is inside. Let me pop the cover off and show you what I'm talking about. Okay, prepare yourself. Yep, that's a mess. What would you guess? Well, this board is very different to the other stuff that is here, because this board is from an old Soviet television, as well as this board which holds the multi-turn ports. This board is very nice. It is fully discrete, as you can see. There is no integrated circuits here. These transistors are PNPs, and all of these little flat guys are NPNs. This one effectively is a multi-channel, is a lot of SCRs. This transistor and this transistor forms an analog of the SCR, and there are 8 pieces like that, as you can see. And these transistors do nothing else than drive this LEDs, which hide right there behind the button to provide indication what channel you have chosen. Yep, as you can see, probably that all resistors look new. Well, that's because all the resistors that were there drifted and caused the circuit to not work properly. It didn't took me long to find the problem because I am not a total noob in every area, so yeah, and that's very nice. That I have a few areas that I'm strong at. I'm out of frame. So this is a channel selector, this board is a channel preset, this board is AFC. Effectively what this board is a discrete op-amp. Yeah. And as you can see, the couple of transistors here are glued together. Well, that's because those are matched pairs. This one, and this one. The schematic for it is quite complex for what it is, but anyway. This board is an IF strip plus a ratio detector plus a little audio preamplifier here. This part is not used. That's an original part from the original schematic. This receiver is very hacked together. I found the originally it was built exclusively on this per board, and it had a different oscillator, different antenna amplifier, different front end, and it worked quite well. But the problem was that that front end was very emissive. It emitted so much, not a noise really. Effectively what it did is it transmitted its low frequency. Freaking fridge. It transmitted its low frequency into the antenna and completely shut up. And some receivers nearby will completely shut up when this thing is working, which is not good. because I had a few complaints that people couldn't listen to radio while this thing is operating. So yeah, this is front end. It has an antenna amplifier, a couple of stages of amplification, local oscillator here, that's a mixer can, that's a second IF, third IF, and a ratio detector. Yeah, gonna give you a closer look here at this mess, so you will have enough of a proof to give me a negative comment. Yeah, and by the way, this board is a voltage regulator. This thing is obviously, as you can see from the trim ports, is varactor tuned. There is no variable capacitor here. So this thing requires stable voltage, and is, again, as you can see, this board contains nothing but a discrete parts. Not a single integrated circuit in this design. Very nice. I decided to give myself some trouble, so there it is. So I'm gonna put it together now and show you how well it works. Or maybe if it won't work, now that I'm trying to show it off. Because I spent a long time on this receiver already, it is a mess, really. I remade it a couple of times. It is a real hassle. I was working on it, then I gave up, then I was working on it again, then I gave up again, it worked fine, then I added some improvement and it stopped working. That pissed me off and I gave up again. This story is a very long story of me giving up and this receiver driving me nuts. Alright guys, yeah, handheld footage again because this thing is gigantic. Here it is. On top of my semi-portable speaker because it is bulky, heavy, and contains a lead acid battery. Alright, let's turn it on with a switch on with a little circuit that replaces a switch, which I actually have a video about on my channel. As you can see, default state is first channel, so I can choose channels. Yeah, second and third is the same because that's how I tuned it. It is a bit off because, yeah, because my AFC is not perfect. And because there is likely a chance that somebody has played with controls a little bit while I was away. People are very fascinated to see a lot of controls. They see a bunch of controls and they want to tweak all of them. Long story short, do not allow people into your lab, but my lab is nothing else than a corner of a room, so nothing I can do. Alright, let me tune it in more clearly and show you again. Okay, I tuned it a little bit and have in mind that I live far away from any radio stations, at least like 60 miles away. Yeah, 60 miles away. This station is pretty weak, so... That's about it. Crap, where is that switch? Here it is. Alright guys, that's it. A little sneak peek into my superhet receiver in its latest state, while it is still in operational condition, because I may do some modifications to it again and make it malfunction again. It is reliable and it doesn't crap out on itself. unless I make it to. Thanks for watching, see you.